it's Stefan. This is a short add-on video to the video about roles. The video about roles. You find it if you search for evader, spirituality, and roles. So this is unofficial part 3 of that video, because I think I forgot to mention a very important thing. If you do not believe in God, all these strict non-believers, some people say, "Oh, I rather don't care." Those are not the people I'm talking about. I'm talking about those really strict non-believers who go everywhere and get really loud and say, "Oh, look, and God would care about nudity, and God cares about monkeys, and doesn't he has to care about the universe? This is all stupid." Those really people who are very eager to tell everybody that God does not exist. The number one reason why you fail to get closer to God is the thing that I described in the 2 earlier videos. In the videos roles, you find it if you type evader, that's me, it's my computer name. Evader, spirituality is tagged with spirituality, and roles, a role like a role for an actor, roles. Then you will find that you should watch it. It's quite lengthy. It's 40 minutes or something, but you will find what I'm talking about there. That's the reason why you are so full of drive to be against God. You might think, okay, I'm against God because it's just stupid and it's annoying and I want to help the people and religion is so evil and why don't people understand it? All this stuff. But the true reason why you fail to see God is described in those videos. So all of you who are like, I'm questioning if God is like that, and I'm thinking about if God could be this or that, or if God does not exist, and what arguments are there against God, and those are good arguments. This is all just seeking for roles, which I in detail explained in 40 minutes in the previous video. So I don't want to describe that. It's basically the basic idea is that you try to find a place to really to get into a role. Maybe you need some adrenaline, you need to feel tough, and then you go like speaking against religion and then you feel tough. Or you need to feel really clever, and then you speak against religion and you feel really clever. It's like this idea of getting yourself into a mode, a role, a modus, and by defining certain things in a certain way. That's the basic idea. So if you want to find out why you really so strictly and powerful and with a big drive against God and religion, this is what I describe in the roles video. So it's if you have a drive against religion, if you just think religion is stupid, you should look at how I describe I only take 2 examples. I talk about the Crusades, not understanding why the Crusades were not a religious thing, not a religious aggression, and the witch hunt, and why being against foreigners is not really that you are against foreigners. From a logic standpoint, you're not against foreigners. You're just searching for the adrenaline kick of being against that. It's very important. And I said in the video, when I start the video, I said I'm going to talk about God. That's basically what I did not do in the video because it became too long, but that's what I'm kind of adding now. God is, you can watch my video about God and you can see what I wanted to say about that in the video that I talk about God, and then you will find, and then you should imagine that I would have said this thing about God in the context of the roles thing, that you're taking on roles, and then I would add to this, you are asking these questions about God because asking these questions puts you into a certain role. It gives you a certain mood, a certain feeling, and we look for this feeling, and that you have to discover that to give you the feelings that you want yourself without any things coming from outside without any relation to something. You got to give yourself these feelings by yourself. So it's all these questions that you typically hear, all these questions that prove that God does not exist, that prove that the belief in God is stupid, that prove that religion is evil. All this proof and proof and proof, and the ridiculousness of religion, and all this that you get so agitated about, simply serves the purpose to get agitated. And that's something you really have to discover. That's something you really have to keep a look for. That has to be something that you're fully aware of, that you're looking for the agitation, in order to either be not agitated, maybe not angry, or to become angry because you want the anger, but not on specific things, because you're not finding the truth with wishing for being angry. So classical questions, I rather am thinking about if God is one person or several persons, is all just seeking out a certain position for yourself to be in. It's a type of meditation, but it's a meditation where you don't have the proper understanding what you're meditating. So you just go the way without knowledge and meditate yourself by taking certain things and be angry. It's from your deep inner from your deep inner wishes, from your subconsciousness. You search for certain states, meditative states, like being angry, being forceful, being powerful, feeling secure, and you use certain outside things like foreigners to be against that, to be angry and to have this state. Or you think religion is stupid and you use that for saying, how stupid is that for having this state? Or it must not be anger, it can also be like, oh God, how stupid is everybody? You don't have to be angry, but you could say, God is, people say God is like that, but it is not. Then it's even in a minor form, if it's in a minor angry form, if you're not angry about it, but just secure and sure how it is, it's also then it's a state of being secure and sure of yourself, which also is just a state. So it's actually really most times that you're looking for a state when you think about God, when you think about if God does not exist, when you think about how God is, in what specific way God is, when you think about all these things, when you think about things in life in general, you're looking for a state most times. But religion is a very common thing to use for getting into a certain mindset. Instead of really thinking about it, your subconsciousness just wants a certain mindset. So if you are one of the agitators against religion and God, I really, really tell you to watch my videos, Evader Spirituality Rolls. It's 40 minutes, 2 parts, 40 minutes, and this unofficial third part. And if you are questioning God here and there, and questioning if you think you are searching for the reality of how God is and how it really is, by thinking about it, you also should watch this video, because all these thoughts about how God is are also just getting you into a certain role, into a certain mode or mood or mindset. If it's cleverness, if it's security, if it's anger, if it's whatever it is, it's mindsets. Mindsets you make you create by yourself. Like, why do this? Like, it's creating a mindset. Constantly you create mindsets. You need mindsets. So don't get them from relation to things. Don't you. As I said, if you want, as I said in the other videos, you can all watch this all, but just then you know all these, like, really, really, nearly all thoughts that you have. If you're not aware of the wish to create certain moods for yourself, if you're not aware of that, then really most of the things you do will only be said by you or thought by you to get yourself into a mood or role or mindset. So watch that video. It's an important video about an important thing that you should understand for your life, and you should really be aware of before you shoot against religion. Become aware of your inner subconscious level, why you are actually so eager to shoot against religion. Which is not that you want to help people, and which is not that religion is really bad, but it's actually creating moods. And it's those two things. If you are really much against religion, and if you are thinking about religion, how God really is, like defining those terms also comes from getting a role for yourself. And then I got some other videos that also help you might give you some ideas about how God really is. And I also have videos about religion in general, and other things that show you that creating certain knowledge, just trying to find certain knowledge, is not helpful for you. Like defining how God is, thinking about how God is a thing, or the higher things that you cannot understand, but trying to define them is also not something that really helps you. So you can watch the other videos on that. If you're thinking very much on how specifically God is, then watch the other videos, not so much the one about God, or watch that, and also the specific videos about religion that I have. Thank you for watching, and I really just wanted to make a video on that to have a follow-up to this spirituality roles tutorial, because to make you understand that also if you're searching for God and religion, that you are basically hitting this wall. That's the wall that you hit. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to say. Have a nice day, everybody, and see you next time.